Okay, here we have a brand new unopened Mavic 2 Pro. This is not the zoom version, this is the one with the 1-inch sensor. In the background there is an original Mavic Pro and controller and a couple accessories that later on I'm going to see if they work. This is for attaching for me a 360 camera or another camera on the bottom. I'm sure that won't work. And there is the controller stick thing I imagine will work, and some of these feet that are used to extend the height that it probably also won't work, but the Mavic here so they can be compared in size. I'm going to speed up the part of opening it and then I will resume. If it matters, this is what the box came in. This is what it looks like, so if you're trying to keep an eye out for a delivery, that's what it'll look like. Mine came from FedEx, and I have an additional battery coming tomorrow from DHL. Incidentally, the sounds you hear in the background are my African gray parrot. Griffin, do Star Wars. For starters, here is the Fly More bundle. It comes in this box, and the case is actually different from the one that came with the original Mavic, and I'm actually glad I picked this. I thought they were identical, but it looks like this one has a few enhancements, which are nice. This little front pocket over here, and another front pocket over here. And that looks like the extra propellers in this interesting holder. I additionally got one more set since I will be using this, especially on a trip I'm taking in October to Newfoundland. Side pocket here, mesh on either side. And on the inside, those are the different chambers on the inside. And I'm assuming this is probably a AC or some sort of charging device. This is probably the brick for charging. You can look deeper in. There's a few different layers. There's also a mesh here. And underneath that, there are the two batteries that fit in their own spots. Batteries, of course, are different and more powerful than the batteries on the original Mavic. I'm going to put these aside so I can quickly charge these after this unboxing video. There is a divider at the bottom here for the batteries. I don't know that this case will work for me because I have the two other batteries. I'll have 4 total. In my original I had 5, and that really made a difference for my shooting style. Put this off to the side, and let's see what we got in here. I'm sure this is the charger. Okay, here we go. This is a shoulder strap for the bag. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's pretty obvious. And this is the new quick charger or rather the multi-charger. This one does only charge 1 battery at a time, and I did check carefully and talk to DJI customer service. This is a different rating than the other quick charger that I have for my original Mavic, so I believe the other one will not work. The attachment does appear to be the same, so perhaps car chargers and whatnot would work. I believe this one's rated 18, but don't quote me on that. I know the original one's around 13. So put that one aside, come back to that, and I assume this will be the car charger because the original main charger, I guess, is in the Mavic 2 box. That would make sense. Yep, this is the car charger, which has its own brick. It's pretty obvious. That is. So there's the car charger. And I think we will go on to the real deal. This is what the box looks like for the Mavic. And let's go for it. Let's get this bad boy out. Oh, in the background, if you're wondering, this is a Sisyphus table, which is a Kickstarter. It's an amazing device. and currently is not on, so maybe I will select something in a moment so you can see it running in the background. It creates different designs from a phone app, has a robot underneath it. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get this thing opened. Oh my God, let me move this hard. There we go. And I feel like I am opening it upside down. My bad. Let's try that again. So maybe pay attention, like I didn't do, to the labeling Mavic 2 on the top, so you know that it's the top. Okay, here we go. All my fallen items. There we go. So this is what it looks like in the box. A little different from the other one, if I remember correctly. And let's look at the two Mavics next to each other. Let's see what we got here. It's a, ooh, it definitely feels a little heavier. It is, that's the bird in the background. Nice. Does not have the propellers on it now. You can see all the different sensors. Does come with the gimbal protector. And I'm already getting my grubby fingers on all the different parts. Let's put it back down. Put the original Mavic over here. Let's compare the two controllers. So this controller, of course, does not have the removable sticks. This one does. I imagine the sticks are in the box. They look to be the exact same size, so I do believe that this protector would work. I don't know if there's any point to it since you can now pack it away like this. I will probably sell that with my original Mavic. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Assuming this is the, hopefully you're enjoying the audio from Griffin over there. Hey Griffin, do Star Wars again. Okay, so yeah, this is the, hello Griffin. This is the AC adapter, which now also is used to charge with the cable that I believe that is in here to charge the remote. Just leave this off to the side over here so I can speed this up. This is, I assume this is going to be the propellers. And indeed it is not. Oh yeah, it is. Propellers are in here. No, again, no, wrong. These are the two cables. Comes with a micro USB and I assume lightning in there. And this is the cable, I think. Actually, this is a USB-C cable. This is a good cable to have. I don't have a USB-C device, but that's an expensive cable usually. I'm surprised they include that. Okay, so further in here. Are you doing lightsaber battle? Okay, what do we got here? Maybe this will be the propellers. This is a bunch of manuals that I'll never read because I watched the videos instead, and here are the propellers. So, a couple things to quickly check. I assume this device, which is for adding to the bottom of the original Mavic so that you can put a, I use it for adding a small 360 camera. I'm guessing there's no way this is gonna fit to the bottom, but hey, let's find out. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna say no on that, but I'm not sure. Other test is if there was a reason that you would want to extend the legs. Also, will not work. They definitely do not fit. So those will go with the original Mavic as well. So basically any of your accessories are probably not gonna work. All right, well, I'm gonna put it together and I will show a couple clips like that. Anybody who's had a Mavic knows pretty much how these quick release propellers are put on. This one now has a tiny little circle in gray, which matches not this side over here, but this side over here. and it looks like this on the bottom. Slightly different. See if I can do this with one hand. And that's how it goes on. And I will come back and I will compare the two unfolded. Okay, here's the old remote and the new remote. They look nearly identical, and I read online that the old remote should work eventually with the new Mavic. Of course, the sticks aren't on it, and don't worry, the sticks are hidden in here. Don't go rummaging through the box to see if you can find them and frantically wondering if they forgot to include them. That definitely isn't something I did at all. Here these are, which you just put in like this and screw them in. And it's ready to go. Everything else just looks pretty much the same. I'm sure the controls are a little different. If I remember correctly, the tripod mode is directly on here next to sports mode and the regular mode, and that is not like that on the old one. There's just a sports mode button on the old one, so that's a little bit different. And I'm sure there's some other stuff I haven't noticed. I actually keep this on mine for a way to hold it differently. So if you have accessories, I have actually an accessory for putting the iPad in. There's no reason that won't work the same. Here they are again, side by side, not too much to see. It's kind of fun to see the Sisyphus table in the background. Definitely feels slightly heavier on the new one, but the profile is pretty similar all around. Anyway, I hope that answers some questions. And feel free to add any questions or comments on the video. Thanks. By the way, this video is also brought to you by Skywalker and Penny. Hey guys. Okay, that's about as active as they're gonna get right now.